Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the hahang podcast. And today, we're going to be playing a little game, and it's called Scenario Cards. Cue the intro. This game we're going to play today, right, guys, is called the Scenario Cards. And Faith, can you introduce these cards to us?
Okay, so basically this game is about what if scenarios. So these scenarios are like meaningful mental model crafted to help us focus on what truly matters to you. So there's like three categories: self, life, and world. So I think today we're only gonna play the self one, right?
Yeah, we're just going to be playing the self card game today. So, how we came about shooting this episode is quite funny. Because basically, I bought this, and I told Faith, like, oh, I bought this card game. Then she's like, hey, why not we just play this for one of the episodes of podcast? And I was like, sounds good. Hey, so in each deck when you open, right? Okay, so we're taking the self, for example. So when you open the self deck, right, there are actually 4 different categories that you can choose from, namely potential, wisdom, happiness, as well as personality. So under each category basically under each of the 4 categories, there are varying levels of quote unquote difficulties, I would say. Yeah, so they range from 1 to 4 basically. So what is gonna happen today is we're just gonna try out this game. Try out for Faith for the first time, but I already played this, like this is my third time playing. And honestly, guys, I would really recommend this game if you wanna have like I think more of a reflective game with your friends or even with yourself. Yeah, like the questions here are really good. Like very reflective, very good for facilitation of conversations and whatnot. Yeah, so I mean, there's always Card Against Humanity if you want to play for fun and some laughter, lah, but which I also enjoy playing from time to time. But yeah, this is really just more of a reflective game. So without further ado, okay, I'll just lay them down on the sofa. You guys can't see, but we'll just take out and show you guys later. Okay, so how this game is gonna work is we'll each pick a scenario. Okay, how about you hold on to 2 decks and I'll hold on to 2 decks.
Sure.
Then we'll decide for each other what level of difficulty we will play with.
Okay.
Sounds fun?
Mm.
Okay, so okay, you know what? As the saying goes, ladies first. Come, Faith. Which do you want?
Wow.
Do you want potential, personality, wisdom, or happiness?
I'll go with happiness first.
Since it's in your hands. Okay,
Right.
come. Let's start off easy. Okay, you pick a card that says there's of a first difficulty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So my question is.
Stack the cards together. They're easier. Yeah.
So my question is, what if you could live your ideal day? How would you describe it from morning to night? Wow.
She'll just be lying in bed, lah.
Hey.
Hey, JK.
I think I would lie in bed till a certain time because I'm someone that doesn't really like to waste my time
in bed.
Yeah, like I mean it's nice to like sleep in once in a while. But then if I have like it's an ideal day, right? Like I wouldn't want to spend it on the bed.
Okay.
Yeah, so my ideal day would probably be like waking up at maybe 10. It's a good amount of sleep.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And then I think maybe go on a date with myself.
Whoops, a bit too excited.
Yeah, like probably visit a nice cafe and just like sit down and spend time journaling.
Okay.
And then probably meet friends for like lunch, dinner. Then I'll probably end the day with I guess a nice walk, evening stroll. Yeah, because like I don't know, recently I've been walking a lot.
All right.
And like I find such weird joy doing that.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so for me, okay, so the caveat for this, not caveat, but I take away for this, like for my 2 from playing this twice, I realized that wisdom cards, right, are the toughest cards, the most introspective cards ever, regardless of the level of difficulty. So with that being said, I'm not gonna choose wisdom. I'll choose let's go with potential. Okay, what difficulty do you want me to start with?
I'll be nice and give you 2.
Alright, difficulty 2. Let's see. Okay, here's one. Alright, so what if you could launch any product and success would be guaranteed? What would you launch and why?
Ooh.
Whoa. Okay, I think not so much of a product, but I think it's more like this podcast. Yeah, so when I played this with my friend, I haven't done any recording, I haven't done anything for the podcast, other than getting some of the gears, right? So I think like it still holds true to now. Yeah. So I think I'm launching this lah. Okay, so I guess the main reason is why. Yeah, I think the main goal of like I really enjoy listening to podcasts because I think podcasts are a way to learn from other people's experience, people that I otherwise would have completely no access to. Yeah, so I think I think why the reason why I want to start this podcast in the first place. So because I think I've had the privilege of having friends who have gone through so many different journeys in life, and just want to share those journeys that my friends have been through with other people, so they know that, hey, number one, if you're going through a similar journey, there is a way out, there's hope. Yeah, number two is you're not alone. Yeah, I think the biggest comfort is knowing that whatever we go through, we're not the only ones going through that. There's always someone else going through it. And even better, there are people that have made it through. Yeah. Okay, come next. What about you, Faith? What category would you like next?
What are your decks again?
Oh, I have potential and personality.
Okay, let's go personality.
Nah, 4.
Oh.
Hey, we gotta turn it up a bit fast.
Right. Okay, so the question is, what if you could pick a song for your funeral service? What song would you pick and who would play it? Oh, dang.
Can I just say, right? Okay, I got that card right. I said, I'm gonna play Highway to Hell by AC/DC.
Well, I'm not a very song person so this question is a bit tougher. Like, it's already level 4, but it's tougher for me.
Yeah, I think that's the whole point of a level 4 question, dude.
Song I don't have a particular song in mind, but I would like it to be like celebratory.
So like
not a dull, like sad song.
Party rock anthem.
That's a bit too
I'm shuffling.
No, man. Yeah, but the vibe is like celebratory.
Celebrate.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Come on.
Yeah, maybe that.
What song is that? What's the name of that song?
No idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you know, please let us know in the comments what that song is so we can play at Face Funeral. Which should happen in another 80 years lah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Who would play it? By then it would be my grandkids or my children, right?
I mean,
potentially
anyone you want, you can choose.
I don't have a specific person to want to play this, like for them to play this song for me.
Okay.
Yeah, but the song would generally be like celebratory because I feel like I would like to see death as something not a bad thing lah. Yeah, like it's like this is my end on this earth law. But with whatever time that I had here, I hope that I made a positive impact.
Yeah.
And like good, nice memories that, it's not something to be sad about that I'm gone. It's more of like, okay, like I had a good run with you, like see you, like it's a see you.
Like, peace out, hombre.
Yeah, peace out, man. Like not something to be sad about.
Okay, interesting. All right, so I think I'll just take a card from your side.
Okay.
Let's go with happiness. You can choose the difficulty.
I'll give you 4.
Ay. So you're gonna match whatever difficulty I give you, is it? Hey, you cannot see the question.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, just cheating.
I didn't read.
You gotta curate the questions.
Whoop. I will give you this.
All right. You're obviously not very good with cards.
Yes.
Okay, so while Faith cleans up the cards, my question is, what if you could choose one thing you did and be forgiven for it by everyone involved? What would you choose? Wow, this is tough.
Tough, eh?
One thing I did, it's quite okay. Honestly, it's quite tough, right? Because I don't really recall anything that I did that
implicated a lot of people.
Yeah. I think maybe okay lah. Like I think for maybe one. Okay, how about what if I said like instead of forgetting about everyone's, maybe like I can forgive myself for. Yeah, I think the most immediate thing that came to mind, right, was the podcast that I shot with Amabel yesterday. So for context is that basically we shot the podcast. I didn't configure the recording platform properly to take the inputs from these mics. So basically the audio was super bad and I had to use the audio from the camera that I'm shooting on. And wow, can you imagine after shooting yesterday, I went home, we went out for dinner, then I went out so tired, and all in my head I just wanted to sync up the audio, clip it properly. Next thing I knew, the audio sucks. Why? Because I never link it to the mic. I was like, wow, man, this idiot. Yeah, and now I have to use the phone audio and try to like EQ it to make it presentable, but that's gonna take some time. But yeah, I think that's what I can think of immediately. And honestly, I think sometimes like it's not so much about seeking forgiveness from others, but rather like, are we able to forgive ourselves for the things that we did?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's very easy to replay incidents what if incidences in our heads.
Mm.
Like things could have, what if I did this? What if I did something different?
Yeah.
Would this have been would it have been better? Yeah, I think a lot of times practical, yeah, whatever lah. But being in a more
Practical
applicable
sense.
sense would be studies in a way. Like, when we study, then when you get back results, you're thinking about, okay, I didn't do as well. What if I did better? But the truth
Yeah.
is that, what if I studied harder? But the truth is that moment is gone. Yeah, it is no longer a what if I had studied better. Is, can I do better? Can I study better?
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that's helped me a lot. Instead of harboring on the past. Yes, I think we can learn a lot from the past.
Yeah.
But the value addedness is when we take what we learn and put it into action for the future instead of saying dwelling the past. Yeah, because I think dwelling the past kind of impedes us from enjoying what is in the future, what is the present lah, which is basically life itself. Yeah, it's like a very wise old turtle, Master Wu Gui, once said, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. And I think that holds true lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, come, Faith. What about you?
I'll go potential.
Potential. Okay. I'll just give you. Four lah. Come.
Okay, so what if you could fully explore a childhood dream or interest that you were never able to fully discover? What would you explore?
Yeah. Hot dang.
Okay, I'm gonna go for both dream and interest because I have something in mind.
Okay.
So like, I wouldn't count it as like I gave up on the dream, but it somehow just didn't become like something I wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was when I was a child, I wanted to be a pediatrician.
Okay.
Yeah. So like someone who specializes in children care. Yeah. So I didn't fully explore because like I guess life took a turn and like I grew out of that interest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say it's an abandoned dream lah, more of like interest change. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean I'm still quite close in the field that I am lah. Like I'm now like studying to become a nurse. So I wouldn't say it's very far off from the childhood dream that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one interest would be I always wanted to do like those skating, like figure skating. Like
I'm rolling my eyes because
Why?
I never heard of this before.
Yeah, no, this is something I've never said. Oh, okay. I really never told anybody before.
How long has the interest been there?
When I was a child,
What? I've known it
Yeah.
for 5 years and neither me nor Amanda has heard this before.
Yeah, like I think it started when I was watching some movie and then there was
Black Swan. Or is that?
No,
that's
that's
ballet.
ballet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
then-
okay.
I mean growing up I also did dance. So
Oh,
it kind of like
yeah.
made more sense that I wanted to try like skating, figure skating. Because like they always look so elegant.
do you watch like Disney on Ice growing up?
I went once.
So my question is, right, which knee was on the ice? The right knee or the left knee? I love the sound effects. They're serious. But okay. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
So were you like, but because I know that time we went to ice skate together, but that was like when I was
So
in
long ago.
year 1 of national service.
Mm.
I can't remember if you were any good.
No.
But are you planning to do anything in terms of not say going towards figure skating, but let's say picking up as a hobby? Because I know there are figure skating lessons in Singapore, but
yes,
it is very, very expensive.
correct.
So what are your plans on that?
To be honest, I never really thought about it until right now when you
You
ask
see,
me.
guys, that's why the card games are good. Help
Yeah.
you rediscover
Get
your
yourself-
long lost passions
Get
or
yourself
interests.
one deck.
Yeah, you can just go to what if scenario. I think it's called what if scenarios on Instagram. Yeah, the link will be in the description of the YouTube video. So if you're listening to a podcast, just head over to the YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, so don't know. Until today, I never really thought of what I want to do with this. Just like a passing interest, I guess, that never came to fruition. Lor.
Interesting. Okay. All right, my turn. Okay, it's my turn.
Do you want to spice it up and go for wisdom?
Okay lah. Let's go for wisdom. Wow, wisdom cards are the
Okay, I'll give you three,
hardest,
okay?
guys. Three is like a 5. Alright. Okay, see, this is what I mean by it being tough. So the question is, what if you could ask a single question to everyone on Earth and get answers back from everyone? What would you ask?
Ooh.
Come on, what kind of question is this?
But it can be anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, what possibly could there be that I want to know from everyone?
Mm.
Okay, I think off the top of my head, one thing I would ask, other than turning this question back on everyone else on Earth, I guess it would really to ask how are you? Yeah, because I think that's a question that in this day and age it's not being asked a lot.
Yep.
Because we're also caught up with what is happening in our own lives. Yeah, I think and sometimes when you ask people how are you, even I do this is when people ask me how am I, if I'm not very close to you, I'll just say, oh yeah, I'm okay.
Mm.
And most of the time, this three, oh yeah, I'm okay. These 4 words, I would say most of the time we are not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely something that's happening behind the scenes that people don't see, or at least those who are not in our inner circles lah. And I think it's just a form of mechanism, like defensive mechanism, because when it comes to asking people how are they, I think it has become it's more of a courteous thing instead of genuinely wanting to
Right.
understand how are you.
Mm.
Because I've been in situations where I think when people ask how are you, and I think growing up, so and I thought they genuinely was asking how are you, so I started going on, and I could see very evidently on their faces they were, what did I just ask
Get
this
myself
guy?
into
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Then they're just like their facial expression can be summed up in this.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I think asking that question is and getting a genuine reply. Yeah. All right. So
Nice.
your turn, Faith. What do you want?
I'll go wisdom.
Wow, very
But you
good.
can pick the level.
Okay, I give you 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, my question is, what if a publisher handed you a contract to write any book of your choice?
Whoa.
What would you want to write about?
Wow.
Wow. Actually, I thought about this before.
What?
Yeah.
Are you secretly the people that came out of these cards?
I don't know.
Okay, she's not. This is not a plug for anything.
Like, okay, it'll be a bit cheating in terms of creative aspect, but I always wanted to write like a biography of my own life.
Damn.
Yeah, because I feel like not bragging or anything, but I really feel like we all lead very unique lives.
Definitely.
Yeah, and like for me to have went through what I did, right, it really is like in a very weird way, honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a privilege to have led this life.
Okay.
Yeah, and although like we are all different people, I would feel like some of us are similar in the ways in the paths that we take also. Or unintentionally landing up in the path that we will be taking. Yeah, so in some sense, like I did think about writing my own life story to help the younger people out there.
Wow.
Yeah, and also more so for me to like leave my legacy behind. Oh my god, it sounds very cringy, but
Dude, you know it sounds like what? You know the other episode we did was on the MBTI.
Yeah.
Then we keep saying the altruism sounds like so.
It's so cringy.
That's exactly what you're saying now. So it's like I guess not cringy, but it's more of like there is the idea of maybe what I've been through can help someone. And yeah lah, I guess the MBTI was right lah. You were just wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. All right. I'll go.
What do you want?
I will go with potential.
Okay.
Wait, have I done potential?
I think you did one.
I did happiness. I did happiness, right?
You did.
Okay, I'll do
This one.
personality. Personality. I've not done personality. Okay, come choose.
Tree.
Oh, okay. Okay, so, what if you could?
You get the same question.
What if no? There's no repeating question. What if you could hear your eulogy? How would you like to be remembered?
Interesting.
Can I just say you know the book The Fault in Our Stars? Because I think when it came out, we were in secondary school. I think Sec 4. I specifically remember Sec 4. So I was reading the book doing like one of those, when you had home-based learning, so you didn't have to go to school. Yeah, so I remember reading it. And then when it came to the part where, I forgot the names, but I know it's one guy and girl. When the guy gave his eulogy, I cried, man.
I think we all did.
It was so sad. But I want to say that I think the book is better than the movie.
Oh.
I think lah, personal opinion lah. But okay, yeah, I think what would I want to hear my own? How would I want to be remembered? Is that the question? Yeah. I guess more of that. He had an impact lah
Mm.
in society, in the world, even like just the people around me. Yeah, I think at the end of the day is helping people.
Mhm.
Yeah, is I think something that is good. Not just because like it's widely accepted by society and deemed as good, but it's more of
Mm.
because everyone needs help lah, even us. And whenever we receive help, we're also so grateful for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's the main one. Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Mm. Oh, we have gone through 2 rounds, right?
Yeah, we've been through 2 rounds.
So
So technically we've done one card each.
okay.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on the cards so far?
It's very thought provoking, I would say. It really makes you think
Yeah,
about
that's
things you
true.
haven't
That's
never
true.
asked yourself before.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, come. So what card do you want?
I'll go back to potential.
Very nice. Here you go, potential 4.
Okay. So what if you could relate even more compassionately with people, those you know and those you didn't? How would that change your life? Oh. Wow, this question has a lot of layers.
Yeah. Like what's that? Kueh lapis.
Yes.
Kueh lapis.
Okay, so I think to answer the people that I've known, I guess if I properly sat down and got to know them, I would say like it wouldn't be very much different because I would think I know them to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if I didn't, I feel like for me, the group of people I hang out with are constant. Yeah, so
Yeah.
like the things that I don't know, I it would make up in terms of the time I've spent with them also.
Okay.
Yeah, so for those that I don't know, I feel like it would change my life a lot. Yeah, in terms of like my worldview.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
feel like it would be very much widened than
Yeah.
how it currently is now.
Mm.
Yeah, I think just like top of my head, like one example would be not recently, like last year, I went for like attachment to IMH, like
Yeah.
Institute of Mental Health.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like those are people I completely don't know at all. And yet they have like left such a big impact on my life. They are one of the most honest people I've met
Wow.
and most harmless people
Yeah.
I've met.
Mm.
Yeah, and like actually they are very simple people. All they want is really just to get better
Yeah.
and to lead normal lives like how we are leading lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like because of that, I really underappreciated everything that I had.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and because of that, it really made me, I guess, be more appreciative of simple things like being able to take the public transport.
Oh.
Because
yeah.
these are people that, or rather the people that I've met, they have lived there their whole lives.
Wow. Okay.
And some of them were even like abandoned by their families because they
Yeah.
didn't have the capacity to take care of them.
Mm.
So essentially, they are stuck there for life lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I really opened my eyes to see like my world is not just my 4 walls.
Yeah.
It's so much more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. I'll take happiness.
Okay.
What is this for?
I think 4.
You think 4? Okay. What if you could travel back to the past and thank one person at just the right time? Who would you thank and what would you thank them for? Wow. Okay. Who would I thank and what would I thank them for? I think I guess off the top of my head, I would want to thank it is so funny, but I want to thank my cell group leader back then. I think when I was in secondary school. Yeah, so if she's listening, she know who she is lah. Yeah, I think the reason why I say is because I think it's back then in the situation, the circumstances, like I wasn't very helpful. I was quite problematic to her lah. Like I was skip church and stuff.
Rebellious youth.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay, whatever. Like I'll skip like services and other church events and stuff. But I guess like for her, it's like she like kind of believed in me and she was still willing to like let me help out whenever whenever I was around, whenever she deemed fit for me to help lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think because of that, like it helped a lot in me like wanting to go back again, because like it didn't feel like I was being ostracized just because I was around, just because I
Right.
was like
Wow.
being a troublesome kid.
Mm.
But it's more of like she saw something and she believed, and like she took that leap of faith, lah, I would say.
Mm.
Yeah, I think my life would be very different if not for her, if not for yeah. So I think like I think growing up like be it teachers or author I don't want to say
Mentors?
I don't mentors. Yeah, mentors is a good word. I don't want to say authoritative figures because there's such a bad negative connotation
Yeah.
to that. Yeah, so like mentors, I think they are very important. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
like for me, yeah, this because like I get to learn from the experience, and I think as I was growing up, or even for people growing up, it's very important to have someone to believe in you, even when you don't believe in yourself. Yeah, so but again, good mentors and good leaders, good teachers are very hard to come by.
Yeah.
That's why I really treasure them when
Mhm.
they're in that season of my life, lah.
Mm.
Yeah. So okay, yeah.
Nice.
All right. What do you want, Faith?
Personality.
Personality. Okay lah. I give you a 2. Okay,
Sure.
I give you a 1.
Oh.
We have not done a level 1 yet. Some of the
Okay.
level 1s are quite interesting also, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what if you could borrow one trait from any animal and use it to upgrade your own species? What trait would you borrow? Oh my goodness. Well, I feel like I'm the one person you wouldn't want to ask this because
Why? Because you don't know any animals.
I'm scared of animals. Like anything that crawls. No. Like
You do
don't.
know that babies crawl, right?
Okay, except babies. Babies are exceptions.
Baby animals?
No.
Okay, human babies it is then.
Yes. One trait.
Okay, do you want me to give you another card?
Wait, let me think about it.
A few moments later.
Okay. I'm only saying this because I know the traits of this animal.
Okay.
So the animal is dolphin,
Okay.
and I know that they are very gentle and like loyal animals.
Can I just say, right? That is not completely true.
Really?
I might be wrong, but I read it on Reddit like just now. That apparently for dolphins, right, they are known to torture their prey. To the point that
Oh.
sharks do not want to like hunt in the areas that
Serious?
dolphins
Oh, I didn't know
like hunt. But dolphins are very nice to humans, lah.
Yeah, I mean from the videos that I've seen.
Yeah, again, as with media is curated.
Okay, but I would say one thing is that they do have very strong teamwork. Like they're always together. Yeah, so like that is something like I feel like if we could just like borrow that trait, even for a day,
emulate that.
yeah, emulate it, even for a day, right? I feel
Yeah.
like the world would be so much better.
I mean, humans do work together.
Yeah, but I feel like it's always with for me at least lah. It's like what can you offer me, then I will work with you, you know?
But if we put it in the context of, let's say, the dolphins, it's the
Mhm.
same because they are working together out of the need for survival.
But how will you know?
Actually, I can speak dolphin. But okay, yeah, interesting. Okay,
What will you pick next?
okay, I'll go with potential.
Okay.
Wait, I picked happiness just now, right?
Yes.
Okay, come, I'll go potential. Give me a level.
What have we done?
Yeah, just whack, doesn't matter.
Let's try one.
Alright. Hey, you're really copying me. Alright, what if you were to wake up tomorrow feeling excited about your day ahead? What would you do differently? Huh? What would I do differently? What do you mean? I guess, so if you're talking about me waking up and feeling excited and what would I do differently, I guess it's just more of I will wake up earlier. I mean, that's the truth, lah. I think a lot of times, like, if I look back at my life, the reason why I don't want to get out of bed is because I dread what's going to happen. I dread studying. Okay, exam, I have no choice. I dread me doing certain things. But if it's a day full of activities that say I'm going overseas, I know I'm going to a theme park, I'm going shopping, I'm going to visit certain sceneries, I would definitely want to get out as soon as possible so I can soak in and make the most out of my day, right? Yeah, so... Yeah, and I'll probably sleep earlier the night before. So I can enjoy the day instead of using my phone. Alright.
Nice.
Okay, what do you want, Faith?
Okay, we'll go with wisdom.
You
can pick.
Okay, to prove my point on wisdom cards being difficult throughout all levels, right? Wisdom 1.
Okay. Okay, so what if you had to pick one book for everyone in the world to read? Which book would you recommend?
This is what I mean. That is easily a level 4 question, but
Yeah.
they classified it as the level 1.
I feel like I don't read books other than Christian books.
Damn. Alright. Okay, so okay,
maybe
just,
you want to take this.
me.
Yeah. I feel like you are more.
Not that's not the truth, but
Okay.
I think one book well, I haven't read in a very long while.
Should we skip it?
Yeah, let's just skip this.
Okay,
You see,
can
it's, so,
pick-
it's so tough that we can't answer this.
Can pick another wisdom.
Yeah, just pick a wisdom one lah.
Okay.
Or is there no more wisdom one?
There is.
Alright.
Okay. What if you could read anyone's thoughts? Whose mind would you read?
Yo, that's
Oh.
insane, dude.
Wow. Anyone
I wanna read my own thoughts because I don't even know what I'm thinking.
No.
A few
stop it.
moments later.
I just got him, man.
Oh, recently I've been watching this YouTuber,
Yeah.
Anthony Padilla.
I have no idea who the guy is, but
You know Smosh?
yeah, the gaming guy or something,
Yeah,
right?
one of them like left to create his own channel.
Uh-huh.
So basically he does like something similar to what you're doing now. So
Okay.
like basically he dives into like a world of so and so. Yeah, then
okay.
like I watched recently one of his episodes, like spending a day with criminologists.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Then basically the criminologists will kind of like try to solve the murder case.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess if it's anyone's thoughts, I think it'd be quite interesting to know exactly what goes behind a murderer or like a criminal's mind.
Yeah.
And like what are their point of views? Like how do they think things? Do they even feel, or like do they empathize? Do they like yeah. I guess that'd be quite interesting to know.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, I'll go with wisdom also.
What? One?
You choose I
There's
choose.
left. Okay, wait.
I just pick it's fine.
3. Let's go with 3.
We only have 3. Oh, there's a few left.
There's a few left.
Okay. What if you could fully comprehend 2 specific things in all their detail and complexity? What do you want to know about? First thing, women, because I don't understand women. I think second thing is the way people function.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think even we ourselves, we realize that we don't oftentimes we don't even understand why we do certain things, why we feel certain way. And I think if we're able to understand that, life would be a lot more simpler. Or it could be a lot more complex. It can go both ways. We'll never know.
Yeah.
You know what they say, with great understanding comes great responsibility. Sorry, that is great power. Sorry. Okay, come, Faith. Okay, I think we just do 2 more cards.
Okay.
Alright.
I
What do you
will
want?
end it with happiness.
Alright, 4.
Okay. What if every single one of your wishes was granted today?
Oh.
What would your life look like in 2 years and in 10 years?
Wow, okay.
One wish.
No, any wish, do it.
Any wish?
Yeah.
Do I have to state my wish?
No lah, you just talk about how different your life will look.
In 2 years?
Or like what your life will look like in 2 years. And then in 10 years.
I
Well,
feel
for
like,
one, she'll get married.
yes, actually that's my wish.
Okay.
Like I feel like all my friends will know this. Like I love babies. Like I love children.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, so my wish really is to be a mum lor.
Stay home mom will be better.
No, I don't want to be a stay home mom.
No?
I want to be like a balance, like work and also
Okay.
like take good care of my kids kind of mum. Yeah.
Super mom. Actually, no, that's just all moms.
That's true.
Okay, so in
Yeah.
2 years, you
So
would.
I guess in 2 years I would like to. No wait, I already have the wish.
No, as in like, so let's say your wish is you want to have kids, right?
Mhm.
So means, okay, you need to get married first. So let's say 2 years you get married, then like in 10 years you have kids lah.
Yes.
Okay, so what else? What else?
I guess 2 years, like I'll imagine myself to be living in a space that I always wanted. Like my own
Okay.
house lah. Like
Yeah.
somewhere I can call my own, and also
Okay.
I don't know, I just think about the little things that I get to do with my future partner. So I think that would be so nice. Yeah, I like decorating, setting up the rooms for our children and everything. Lor.
This woman has thought of everything.
Yeah. Not everything, just pertaining to like my future family.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So in 10 years, I guess 10 years would be, I guess, my kids more grown up.
Yeah.
And in 10 years, we'll be 33. Mm.
33, 34.
Oh, wait,
Dude,
sorry,
we are
34.
24 this year.
Whoops.
Bro.
Yeah, so I'll be 34. How would my life be? I think I don't want anything else but to be just fully contented.
Wow. That actually,
Yeah.
that doesn't have to be like 2 to 10 years. Can be now already.
Yeah, it can be now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like now I'm at a stage where sometimes like the material things and like the things that I want in life still has a very like correlation to my happiness, which is not what I want in the
Yeah,
future.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to be contented with whatever and wherever I am.
Alright, I'll go with Alright, I'll just finish up with a potential.
Alright.
Choose a level.
4 lah.
4 lah. Right, last question of today's episode. What if you suddenly had only one more day to live? What would you
Ooh.
regret not having done in life? Oh. I think my biggest regret would be not pursuing the things that I wanted to do. Yeah, I think which is technically this podcast lah. Let's be honest. Yeah, I think there's not a lot of things that I say I mean I try not to live my life with regrets, because I don't know if I said this in this episode or another episode, but basically there's not much point in living in regret. There's always something that we could have done better. But again, I realize that being able to say this is a privilege lah. I don't deny that, but it's true that regret, as much as possible, I try not to live in regret. Yeah, and I try to make peace with myself lah. Yeah, so I think if one thing I would regret is really not trying something that I want to do, which is this podcast, and basically just seeing how far it can go. Yeah. So I think other than that, I'm good, man. Yeah. Okay. So with that, we've come to the end of today's episode. And if you like the questions that you heard, if you think that, hey, these are questions that I really want to play with my friends, I really want to like play with my family or whoever you want to play it with, right? Head over to Instagram. It's What If Scenarios. Again, the link will be put in the description below if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, head over to Hangouts and look for this episode. Okay, and with that, we've come to the end of this episode, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.